Here we have the house, and you can see it's almost straight. Lots of water. The jacks are here to keep the house from falling over. Lots of more water. The wall is essentially straight, a little low in the middle. Still has to go up another probably 4 or 5 inches. We've straightened the front patio, or the front walk, and raised it about 5 inches. Otherwise the water would have puddled in the front like a lake. And we've also dug the dirt out around the house. Now, if you notice the dirt around the house, I've piled in the around, hopefully to drive all the rainwater from the street around the house instead of under the house. But even then, with just the water that runs off the roof, it turns into a lake under the house every time it rains. And then it's nothing but mud. If you notice, the roof is leaking over here, and all the dead wood, rotten, falling apart, needs to be replaced. And in the corner as well. Shortly I'm going to have the pictures of this, and you have to pause between each picture. The new studs are studs that we've put in. I had to put those in immediately because the corner of the house was collapsing through the floor. Now as we get inside the house, I have a laser set up in the center of the room. It's sitting on the ground on blocks so it doesn't move as the house moves. And I need that laser to be 6 inches off the floor all over the house. And right now we're about 9 1/4. I've marked it before we started and where we're at now, so that way I can see the movement day by day. This rain is holding us up a lot. I go up with the house an inch and it goes back down an inch, so we're not getting anywhere, but slowly but surely we'll get there. As you can see here, we need to come up another 2 inches. In this corner over here, we've come up about 4 inches so far. Still have another 2 inches to go. This rain is holding us up a lot. I go up with the house an inch and it goes back down an inch, so we're not getting anywhere, but slowly but surely we'll get there. Here in the kitchen we're at 10 inches. We still have 4 more inches to go up. We've only gone up about an inch in this area. And we also have a problem with wiring. All the wiring underneath the house is laying in the mud and in the water, and I'm finding lots of places where it's spliced with tape, not even wire nuts, but just taped together in 4 or 5 splices. This particular wire goes to the washing machine and also to other fixtures in the kitchen. And again, it's sitting in water. It's like a lake underneath the house here. This particular area here is about 6 inches deep. I'm going to try to span around so you can see. In a minute you'll see my jack, the top of my jack. It's about a foot. As you notice, lots of wiring sitting in the water, and also lots of water. I'm going to move around to other positions in the house so you can see the area a little more clearly. Again, pay attention to how many wires go down into the water. This water here is about 3 to 4 inches deep, and it's just like a lake underneath the house. This is a day and a half after it rained, and you can see the water. It's everywhere. Everything's floating. The wiring is sitting deep in the water. And this is not underwater wiring. This is just plain Romex. Stumps holding the house up. In a minute you will see some pictures of the front of the house and of the changes that we've made, and on them I will try to identify some of the features you need to be paying attention to, like the wiring and the distance that we've moved this front step. This is a picture that from before and from after, and it's kind of hard to see because there's one piece of concrete in the middle that doesn't move, where the concrete step moves and the house moves. So hopefully I've made it clear enough. Or wiring, this is just plain Romex. Stumps holding the house up.